Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mikhail with Everyday How2s, and this is November 12th, 2023. Just jumping back on before I wrap up the night. See if I can get a few more minutes in. Kind of again show you guys what I've been working on with in the trading world, and maybe just getting a little bit of prep for the week and see how things go for the week. So. I think, like I mentioned before, I'm working through I'm doing a trial because I'm trying to get myself prepared and ready for, see if I can get into one of these prop challenges and uh, kind of give myself a chance to get a larger account and get some more capital so I can trade with. So I'm trying to prove it to myself right now that um that I can do it with this free trial right now. And then if I can kind of figure out that free trial, then I think that'll give me enough confidence to go ahead and buy a challenge and see if I can pass it. So I found a good um I've heard some good reviews about one particular prop firm. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. But for right now, I'm just prepping up for the week. So I'm just looking at the charts for the week here right now, and just kind of setting out my levels. I think I talked a little bit about setting my levels out yesterday, or the last time I was on, not yesterday, but the last time I was on. And so I think this is what I'm seeing right now. I'm on the 1 hour right now, but I've been trying to see how I feel about going out into the daily time frame, just to kind of mark kind of the highs and the lows on the daily, which is kind of irrelevant here because this is so far out. Price is not even in the middle. So, but I just marked this here just to give myself a reference point if it ever comes that close. But obviously, all of our markups are going to be up here because price is so far up for USD JPY. So I just kind of marked that with this orange here, with this orange line going down to the 1 hour. And then I try to start marking up my levels on the 1 hour. Probably no need to have this. I'm gonna take that off because my 1 hour is already above that. Um, and so I'm using these purple kind of boxes here to mark up zones on the 1 hour. Obviously, price is already up here, but you can see where it had already bounced off of here before. You can see where it already bounced off this area before. So I'm kind of just going to watch it and see what it does here. And again, I usually trade during the US session. But if I see some opportunities because I'm just in practice mode right now, if I see some decent opportunities, I know it take a little bit longer for price to move on Asian session, but if I see some opportunities, I'll jump on it just for the practice and give myself some opportunities to try it out. Let's see here. So I marked up some zones here. So I marked up this zone right there. I marked up this zone right here where price bounced off. So it bounced off of here, shot back up, bam, and went all the way up here. I don't know. I just love how smooth USD JPY is. It's just so consistent. I got to find out. It's not that I don't trade that pair often, but it's so consistent. I got to find out how to get a little bit more involved in it. You can see here where price before it had hit here, it had bounced off of here. And so you can kind of see those key levels. And then I think there was one more where price was bouncing off of this zone right here. So that's what I want to set for my 1 hour. Just some points to look at. And then I think what I've been doing is jumping down to the 15-minute time frame and using these yellow boxes to mark up like some minor areas that I think are of interest that I think we need to watch out for. So I just saw where price was kind of bouncing off of here, like bam, 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 and then it got pushed back down really strong here. And so I marked this up as a zone. You can see later on it kind of pushed through, kind of teeter-tottered on here a little bit and pushed back down a little bit, and then it broke through eventually. But I still think that's probably a good zone to keep in mind if price bounces off of here and comes back this way. I don't see anything else I want to pay attention to in between here. I wouldn't mind having maybe one more zone here to watch out for. You can see here price is bouncing off of here, bouncing off of there, bouncing off of there. So that might not be a bad zone to look out for. Let me see what it does. Yeah, that might not be a bad zone to look out for, kind of right in here. So let me see what it does. If I kind of just mark that out real quick. Because if it reverses, that'll be something good to look out for. And again, I'm marking these as like minor. I'm marking these as like minor zones. So it came down here, came bounced, bounce, 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 and then it went down from there. And then if I take this over here, when price came back up, it still respected that zone. It bounced here, bounced here, bounced here, but eventually it broke through. So I think that's okay for right now. Yeah, because everything else is kind of streaming up good there and then just streaming down. This is the only place where I see prices going back and forth. So I think I'm gonna just use that as two zones to watch out for, two minor zones to watch out for between here and here. Because if price reverses here, I think it won't be too bad. But it's been trending up, so it's probably gonna break through. It's been trending up this whole time, but I think the last step is I'll go on the 5 minute for my entries and just kind of teeter-totter between this and the 1 hour to see exactly how it reacts off of this area right here. You can see it's getting some kind of reaction right now, but that buying pressure is strong. So it's already rejecting that candle. And yeah, pushing back up already. So, but if I see some signs that it'll reverse, we can probably take a look. But I have a feeling it's going to just push its way up and push its way through and still break through. But this is where I'm trying to, kind of really hone in on my skills and get better judgment on these reversals, because sometimes they get tricky. I don't think we're gonna, okay, here it is on the 5 minute. So let's see what it did on the 5 minute when it bounced off of here the first time. So you had some strong, yeah, you just had some clean rejections off of here. It didn't even flirt around with it too much. It just bounced off of here really strong. Price came all the way, kind of flirted down here, came back up, and then made its way all the way down. That's not bad. But if it comes here this time and bounces off, I'm gonna be looking for it. So again, on the 1 hour, like I said, I feel like it's probably just gonna break through, but I need to see some signs of what's actually happening here. Where did the price go? My bad, there it is. Okay. So yeah, on the 1 hour, it's getting a little bit of Yeah, it's pushing through. I'm gonna wait and see what it does, but this was just to kind of get a little bit of some prep time. I think that was one place to start. I think what I want to prep up for tomorrow is USD CAD, AUD, and GJ. Let me take a look at CAD really quick and those other ones that we'll probably wrap up. So I kind of already marked these out, what I'm looking for tomorrow. Again, these levels can probably hold me over at least throughout the week. So I shouldn't have to change much after I set these. I'm just kind of starting fresh and trying to make sure I kind of train myself to look through these things really well and make sure I train myself to really set these levels well. So on the 1 hour here, yeah, I think I marked this level because you can see bouncing pretty good times and get a good rejection off of there. A bounce here had a lot of strength. This level here pushed it back up, a lot of strength. And then I had, when price came up here, I had marked this level too because price was going back and forth here. So from here, it bounced up there. From here, pushed down here. From here, pushed back up to this same level. And you can see it bounced off of it here. So those levels to me are golden. Next level that I'm looking at is here where price kept bouncing, kind of, you know, a good solid 2 times before it shot up this way. So price has gone back up here, tried to break through. So I'm assuming this may go here, bam. It tried to break through a little bit. It really couldn't. I'm assuming it's going to bounce off here and then probably go down a little bit. Let's see. And then on the 15-minute, I'm trying to see if I see anything that's worth marking up. I don't know if I see anything that's, see price bounce here, but it's not like a crazy strong area. It's coming back down. So I don't really see anything on the 15-minute to mark up here. So I'll probably just go down to the 5-minute and just kind of watch what price does. Yeah, you can see it's kind of flirting with it. You can see the head and shoulders right there. The shoulders here, the head. So it may bounce off of here a couple more times and maybe shoot back down. Probably need to see how strong this level is. We go back up to the 1 hour. Let me see if I see any other areas where this price bounced off of. Extend to the left. Yeah. So even back here, you can see it did the same thing. Came up here, bounce, rejected. And so, again, I think that's a valid zone. Tried to break through and it didn't. Came here, bounced off, shot back down. Came here, bound, shot back down. Came back up here, bam, shot back down. So I think that's a good level. I'm gonna keep my eye open for that. Let's see if it gives us an opportunity when it bounces back off. I just wanted to show myself that that was valid. Yeah, and if it bounces off of here, I'll just set this low down here as my take profit and see what happens, either here and then here. Trying to get like good at getting some good solid runs, you know? I can put on my kill zones again. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. So, all right, that's all I wanted to come on here and show for right now. I'll probably come on a little bit later on and look at some of the zones and some of the techniques that I'm working on and some of the strategies. But right now, yeah, I'm working with the Heikanashis or Heikanashi candles, trying to set up my zones correctly and looking for those right opportunities. My signal to get in the trade is if I'm coming on here and I know price has bounced off of here for a few times. My signal is looking for a strong candle like this. That's my signal to get into a trade. Even like this, I think this is a good candle. These are like my signals that I look for. Let price come here, see how it reacts, and then maybe go from there. All right, y'all. That's all I have. So again, thanks for jumping on the channel. Everyday how-tos, November 12th, 2003. And I'll get back on here another time and cover some more stuff. So, all right, y'all take it easy.